Honestly, I'm not like a big sissy or anything, but I love the fact that there's no bugs here.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true.
like my wife and I, we're outdoorsy people, right? We love
Yep.
sitting out back in the fire by the fire pit in the evenings with a glass of wine,
Yep.
and we're not doing this.
Hey everyone, it's Russell Haver with the Russell Haver Group at eXp Realty in Las Vegas. Welcome to another episode of Community Connection. Today with us we have Ian Jones with Avia Media Group. Did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. How are you doing today, man?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super happy to meet you online and have this conversation.
Awesome. So tell me about Avia Media Group. What do you guys do?
So Avia Media Group was created after a long time in photography, and I finally bought a drone to kind of highlight my fine art landscape photography, give me kind of a different perspective. And that created an entire pivot from fine art photography to real estate photography. And in doing real estate photography, we learned, when I first started doing this about 2 years ago, I interviewed a lot of realtors and was asking, what is your pain points? What's the biggest problems you have? Because if I could solve all the problems immediately, then, straight out the gate, then I could scale a lot faster and serve more people. And all the feedback I got was the photographer didn't do video. The video guy didn't do drone. Nobody did Matterport, and they had to do like 4 invoices for one property listing. So I created this company to be a one-stop shop for professional realtors to get their media done. And now we offer photos, video, drone, Matterport, 3D. We do virtual staging. We have contacts with cleaners and window guys and AC repair. We have a really big network of movers and storage people. And even now we do social media management as well.
Is this episode just for me? I feel like this is awesome.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So do you do it specifically just for real estate, or do you do other types?
Right. So this is a really good question, actually. Personal pet peeve of mine is when someone figures out how to use a camera, and they're like, oh, I can create a nice photo. Okay, I want to monetize this really expensive hobby. Yeah. So I'm gonna specialize in portraits and seniors and weddings and birthdays and quinceañeras and cars and this and that and real estate and corporate and food. And my question to that is, what do you specialize in? Because we have specialization. So we don't have all those line items out of Avia Media Group. At Avia Media Group, we have one line item, and that is to serve real estate professionals like yourself with the highest quality images and customer care.
But what are some of the things that clients really love about your service that is very unique to others?
We're getting a lot of business from clients who are transitioning away from other of our competitors here in town. And they're telling us that it's 2 things. It's the quality of the photography and it's the quality of customer care.
So how did you get involved in all of this? Like, how did this all begin?
Well, a lot of failures. Failure is a great teacher. I realized that I'm a pretty good photographer, but I'm a lousy salesperson. So my last business, like I said, was fine art. I thought that I could start creating these beautiful images, and I've got an amazing portfolio of Red Rock and local desert Southwest landscape photos, but I'm a lousy salesman. So with this company, it's a little different for me because it's business to business rather than business to consumer. And I don't have to sell. I can say, this is what we do, and this is how good we are at doing it. And here's the proof with our 5-star reviews and things like that. And I don't have to sell because it is what it is.
So what about for the company? What is the plans for the company? Like, what is your goals over the next year for the business, personal? What kind of, do you have any specials going on, things that you're rolling out people need to know about?
Good question. My plan for the next year is to scale. As much as I love photography, the last year has really been a boon for this company. And I need to begin educating my clients that the team that I've built, and we're a team of 5. I've got 2 other photographers that do real estate. I got a photographer that focuses specifically on portraiture. I have a videographer. I have a luxury cinematographer. and a 3D guy. So my plan is to scale this business to 500 to 700 clients, because right now we serve about 150. And we have some pretty high-end clients, and by scaling and educating my clientele to be comfortable with the work that the team produces for them, because photography is, everyone has an eye, right, as creative professionals. But when I started bringing photographers on board, I didn't say you need to shoot like me. I said these are the company parameters of how you need to shoot. So we do certain things, like when we photograph a bathroom, we push the camera in close enough so that we don't see door latches or hinges. And then when we shoot a kitchen, we make sure we bring the camera up high enough so we're not photographing the underside of the kitchen cabinets. Little things like that, just standards that weren't necessarily aligned with Eon, they were aligned with the Avia Media Group. So now when we bring on board a new photographer, they have those in mind, and the look is the same because they capture in the same way, even though composition might be off a little bit here and there between photographers. The process and capture is the same, and we use the same editors. So the editing is the same as well. So the consistency is always there, no matter who takes the photos on the team.
What about on a personal level? Any goals that you have personally that you're looking to achieve?
It's kind of in line with the professional goals, really. It's to step back away from working in the business so I can work on the business and the growth of the business, whether that's bringing on 1 or 2 more photographers, getting a couple more drone people, whatever it takes allows me to build the business rather than just to do photo shoots.
Yeah. Build something more. Yeah. What about, what would you say to people that are moving here from out of state? Like, what is something that is kind of a misconception that you feel that people have about Vegas, or some pleasant things that people should be aware of?
One thing I absolutely love about Las Vegas is that we have mountain views in every direction.
Yeah.
I've lived in some parts of the world where it's flat. Like when I was active duty, I was in New Mexico, and you don't see anything on the horizon. I love that you can see mountains in all 4 directions. I love what we really like is like the 3-hour radius and the 6-hour radius. Because in 3 hours, you can be in like Brian Head or maybe Flagstaff or Big Bear, and then 6 hours, you got the beach, you got all the way to Mammoth, you have Park City, you have Moab, you have Tucson, you have Phoenix, Sedona. Like there's so much within a 3 or 6 hour radii that we like to do, because we're into the outdoors, camping, hiking, mountain biking, that we just love the ability to just go in, which direction are we going? All right, let's go. Honestly, I'm not like a big sissy or anything, but I love the fact that there's no bugs here.
It's true.
like my wife and I, we're outdoorsy people, right? We love sitting out back in the fire by the fire pit in the evenings with a glass of wine.
Yep.
And we're not doing this.
Nope.
I love that there's no bugs. I mean, the bugs we have, like scorpions and stuff, like, we have bugs, but we don't have like flying stuff that's in your face and it's a nuisance. And I really love that.
Yeah. So where can everyone find you? Like, where can they find you on social, website, all your contacts? And because obviously I'm going to be taking that from you too here and going through a bunch with you, but where can everyone else find you that we need you?
If everyone wants to go to aviamediagroup.com, all the links are there. Instagram, it's avia.media.group, facebook.com/aviamediagroup. I'm active on Instagram, Facebook, and linkedin.com/aviamediagroup as well. But yeah, just aviamediagroup.com is the portal for everything. All the links are there.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share with anyone out there? Anything that we missed or I didn't cover for you?
Man, Vegas is a great place to live if you can handle the summer. I would definitely hire Russell to find you a house with a pool.
Look at this guy. I like him. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on today, Ian. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to be in touch with you here as soon as we get off here, because I want to get all the details on that, because that sounds amazing. And everyone, like I said, find him social media. Every single realtor, like I said, if you're watching this, connect with him. Like I said, we need to raise the standards of what we're using, and he is raising the standards. And just by what he's telling me, and I can't afford to see it. And so thank you so much, Ian, for coming on. And everyone, have yourself a great day.
Thank you.